This is God reaching out to you. Not a coincidence, not a suggestion, but a direct moment of divine connection. My child, pause right now. Step away from the noise, calm your racing thoughts, and receive this with your whole heart. What you're hearing is not ordinary content, and not something meant to be casually skipped. This exact second was arranged by God long before you ever took your first breath. You didn't stumble upon this message, you were guided to it. God knows your name, your wounds, your unanswered questions, and the prayers you cry out in silence when no one else can hear. This wasn't technology leading you here. This was God's timing. Heaven has been watching you closely, seeing every tear shed in the middle of the night, every moment you felt crushed by life, every prayer you thought disappeared into emptiness. None of it was ignored. None of it was forgotten. This interruption is holy. This is your appointed moment. There has been a spiritual battle over your life, and today God steps in with authority and love. This message marks a turning point that will divide your life into before and after. God chose you not because you are flawless or never fail, but because your heart still believes, your soul still longs for more, and a sacred fire still burns inside you despite every storm you've faced. Darkness has tried to wear you down through disappointment, heartbreak, and betrayal to make you doubt God's love. But you are still standing, and that flame has not gone out. He has tried to poison your mind with lies, convincing you that you've been overlooked, left behind, and stripped of value. But God is speaking now to crush those lies with unshakable truth. You have never been forgotten. Your name is known and honored in heaven. You have never been abandoned. You are surrounded by divine protection even when your eyes can't see it. You have never been worthless. You are beyond measure in value, intentionally formed by God Himself, one of a kind, irreplaceable, and deeply loved. A divine awakening is unfolding, and this generation is standing at a turning point unlike anything before it. The spiritual realm is pressing closer to the natural world. Ancient promises are coming alive, and God is moving with extraordinary power. And you are not just watching this happen, you are meant to be part of it. That sudden stirring inside you, that sense that something big is shifting, is not random or imagined. It is God awakening what He placed inside you long ago, calling purpose to rise and destiny to step forward. A powerful wave of divine love, healing, restoration, and provision is approaching. Chains that bound families for decades are breaking, long-standing burdens are lifting, and closed doors are opening wide. You are positioned to receive, but heaven needs you to choose faith, to step beyond fear, and to trust God enough to move when He calls. Darkness knows its time is limited, which is why the pressure has been intense, the resistance heavy, and the battles relentless. But hear this clearly. None of it was wasted. Every struggle strengthened you, every wound deepened your compassion, every loss prepared you for what's coming. What was meant to destroy you has been turned into preparation. You are not powerless, and you are not defined by your circumstances. God is rewriting your story. You stand as an overcomer, not a casualty. What tried to destroy you did not get the final word. You did. Your identity is not written by your wounds, but by your resilience. By the way you stood back up when everything tried to keep you down. Your history does not confine you. What lies ahead is what frees you. Something is shifting inside you right now, and if you can sense it, it's because God is stirring your spirit for what comes next. Heaven is preparing to pour clarity, insight, and divine understanding directly into your awareness. truths that will completely reshape how you see yourself and your purpose. You're about to receive wisdom that brings solutions, direction that unlocks progress, and spiritual authority that tears down every barrier that once held you in place. But before any of that unfolds, you must grasp who you truly are. You're far more than a physical body navigating a temporary life. You're an eternal being passing through a human season. You are spirit before you are skin, heaven's breath living inside earthly form, divine light hidden beneath an ordinary appearance. Long before your heart ever beat in your mother's womb, God already knew you. Before the world had a beginning, your reason for existing was set in place. You're not random, late, or misplaced. You are intentional, appointed, and alive for this moment by divine design. Long before clocks ever started ticking and history took its first breath, your future was already recorded in heaven's design. Your presence on this earth is not a mistake, not a coincidence, and not the result of randomness. You are here because God deliberately willed it. You exist because He chose you. Divine life runs through you. Heaven's breath sustains you, and your heart beats in harmony with something far greater than the natural world. Inside, you live the same authority that called creation into being, the same sacrificial love that brought redemption, and the same wisdom that governs the universe in perfect order. What you are about to understand may change how you see everything. The battles you faced were never meaningless. They were targeted, intentional attempts to stop what God intends to release through your family line. The resistance against you has been fierce because the outcome tied to your life is powerful. Attacks on your finances came because provision is meant to flow through you. Strain in relationships came because restoration and deep love are part of your calling. Pressure on your spirit came because what you carry threatens darkness itself. But that season is closing now. The chapter of constant struggle is ending, and a new season of supernatural breakthrough is opening, not only for you, but for those who come after you. What God is releasing through your life will echo through your children, your grandchildren, and generations you may never meet. Right now, long-standing patterns are being broken, limiting beliefs are being uprooted, and cycles that once seemed permanent are losing their grip. You were chosen to interrupt what ran unchecked before you. You are the turning point, the one who shifts the direction of your entire bloodline. Prayers spoken decades ago have been gathering momentum, and you are standing at the moment of fulfillment. A powerful wave of God's healing love is moving across the earth, and it is reaching you, bringing restoration to bodies, peace to wounded hearts, and freedom where pain once lived. What was labeled impossible is about to bow to divine authority, and your life is about to become living proof of God's faithfulness. The noise that has been attacking your mind, stealing your calm and exhausting your thoughts, is about to be shut down for good. But what God is doing reaches far beyond mental relief or physical recovery. Your inner being is stepping into a deep renewal so powerful that it will redefine who you are. What was cracked will be restored, what felt hollow will be replenished, and what once felt heavy and dark will be flooded with divine light. Bonds that appeared impossible to repair are being touched by God's hand, bringing reconciliation where distance once lived. Families divided by years of silence are moving toward healing, and connections broken by pain and misunderstanding are being rebuilt through grace and forgiveness. Love that seemed lost to time is finding its way back to you. At the same time, heaven's provision is aligning with your life in a new way. You are standing at the intersection where God's abundance meets earthly reality. What you've prayed for financially is not delayed anymore. It has arrived. What you hoped for is no longer uncertain. It is unfolding. This overflow is not limited to money. It is holistic prosperity. Strength is coming to your body, harmony to your relationships, momentum to your purpose, stability to your family, and an increase of joy and peace to your everyday life. God is opening the floodgates, releasing opportunities you never planned for, unlocking paths that were once sealed, and surrounding you with favor that cannot be explained by logic alone. Scarcity has lost its authority, seasons of struggle have reached their end, and abundance is now your portion. Alongside this, God is awakening what He placed inside you long ago. Spiritual insight, discernment, and divine sensitivity are rising with new intensity. Guidance will come through clarity, through inner knowing, through moments of revelation meant not only for you, but for those you're called to help. Healing power is being stirred, wisdom is being released, and your life is entering a phase where God works through you in ways you never imagined possible. You're on the verge of receiving answers that logic could never produce. Divine insight for situations that once felt unsolvable. The burden you've carried for others, the quiet prayers rising from your heart, are about to be released with heaven's authority, and your words will begin to move God's hand in ways that surprise even you. The passion stirring within you to speak truth and hope is about to take shape, and your story will become a doorway through which others encounter salvation. You are more than someone who believes. You're someone sent with purpose. You are more than someone who has received grace. You are meant to extend it. And above everything else, God is about to unveil His love to you in a way that goes beyond understanding and straight into transformation. This love will reach places nothing else could heal, answer questions you couldn't articulate, and satisfy longings you tried to ignore. You won't just know about this love. You will feel it, live in it, and be anchored by it. It will steady you when you feel weak, calm you when fear rises, lift you when sorrow weighs heavy, and ground you when the world tries to label or limit you. Once this love takes root, your worth will no longer be a question, your purpose will no longer be unclear, and your future will no longer feel threatening, because you will know you are held, chosen, and deeply cherished. But hear this clearly. This moment matters. What is available right now carries urgency. The spiritual atmosphere is shifting, and this opening will not linger forever. Grace is flowing in abundance, but timing is critical. That is why this message reached you now, why your heart is responding, and why something inside you knows this is not random. This is your moment to respond, not later, not someday. Comfort will try to convince you to wait, but comfort delays destiny. Hesitation steals momentum. Delay costs opportunity. The time is now. The season has arrived, and heaven is calling. Don't let this moment pass you by. Right now, there's a voice trying to downplay this moment, telling you it's just another inspirational talk or empty promise. But deep inside, you know that's not true. Something within you recognizes authenticity, because your spirit can discern when truth speaks. Your heart is responding because it recognizes the voice of the one who formed it. If you feel stirred, it's because heaven is inviting you to step forward. This is your moment to respond, to align yourself with everything God has already prepared for you. As you open your heart, acknowledge that this moment is intentional, that you are guided here for a reason, and that you no longer have to live beneath what God has made available to you. Choose now to receive what is being released. Restoration where you were wounded, freedom where you were constrained, provision where you lacked, and clarity where you were confused. Decide to awaken the gifts placed inside you, to accept your role as someone who changes patterns and breaks cycles, and to walk boldly into the future God designed for you. From this point forward, your life begins to move in a new direction, marked by faith, guided by divine power, and sustained by love that drives out fear. Heaven responds to sincere faith, and when you choose to believe, unseen forces begin shifting on your behalf. The results of this decision will not remain hidden. You will see confirmation in real ways, through unexpected breakthroughs, restored connections, timely provision, or renewed strength. When it happens, you'll know it traces back to this moment, to your choice to trust God beyond logic. And that change won't stop with you. What God does in your life is meant to overflow into the lives around you. You will carry a different presence, a quiet authority, a visible light that others will notice. Conversations will open, hearts will soften, and hope will spread because of what God is doing through you. This is bigger than a single experience. It's a chain reaction. As you move forward, you become a living example of what's possible when faith meets obedience, and your story will inspire others to believe that the impossible is still within reach. What unfolded here today reaches far beyond fixing a few problems or making life feel easier. It carries eternal weight. This moment is about aligning your life with heaven's intent, weaving your personal journey into God's greater story, so that your time on earth truly matters forever. You were never created just to get by, pay bills, and fade away. You were designed to live with purpose, to influence lives, to shape history, and to leave the world changed because you were in it. What is coming into your life now is not random reward. It is preparation. The breakthrough ahead is equipping you for the assignment God has entrusted to you. The healing flowing toward you is restoring your strength for the work you're meant to do. The increase approaching you is not indulgence, but provision to fulfill your calling. From this day forward, nothing in your life is meaningless. Every blessing becomes a tool. Every victory becomes a witness. Every miracle becomes a sign pointing others toward God's goodness. As you step back into everyday life, carry this truth with you. You are deeply loved, unquestionably chosen, and destined for more than you can imagine. Let no other voice overpower the voice of heaven declaring who you are. Walk with confidence because you know your identity. Live boldly because you know your authority. Move freely because you know you are fully loved. And give generously because you know your source never runs dry. This is not a conclusion. It is an opening. The journey continues. Revelation will keep unfolding, and greater breakthroughs are still ahead. Stay connected because heaven is not finished with you yet.